to another episode of St Vincent Untold Stories. On this episode, we feature Tom Dick Sutherland, a resident of Sandy Bay. Back in 2007, news broke that a father from the Sandy Bay area had bossed off a popo and sent himself and one of his daughters to Dovecat. Please remember to hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you wish to see more videos like these, please remember to hit the notification bell. I know for a fact that we have a lot of Jamaican subscribers on the channel. You see, like how the Maroons have their own community in Jamaica. Well, in St. Vincent, we have the Caribs, which we call the indigenous people. And most of them live just across the Rabuka Bridge, heading up. St. Vincent is one of the only islands that still have so many Carib descendants. There are Caribs in Belize and also Honduras. They are some of the most beautiful people in the world, and they still live by a lot of their traditions. Like, for example, they still make the farine and the cassava bread. You see, like how you hear about a lot of popo busting off in several communities around St. Vincent. You hardly hear that in places like Sandy Bay. It is alleged that the Caribs were once great warriors, but it is said that they don't fight anymore. If you are looking for a place to hang out on the weekends, over the river is a place to be, especially in Sandy Bay. Most of them are very short, and all of them are very beautiful, and they have long straight hair, just like other Indians. It is alleged that Tom Dick Sutherland would usually pick up his two daughters from school, and one afternoon he came to pick them up. But he did not take them home. He took them to the big sand beach in Sandy Bay, and he decided to bust off the popo, tack, 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 and he released, and he sent one of his daughters to Dovecat, and he released on the other one, but she was not sent to Dovecat. He bust off the machine again, and he sent himself to Dovecat. But the daughter who wasn't sent to Dovecat, she got up and ran, and she told the other school children about what had happened. And residents ran to the big sand beach, and they screamed. Mr. Sutherland's sister said that he came there the day before, but he did not say much. He just took his food as usual. She said that he was really kind and generous, and sometimes he would have nothing to eat, but he would make sure that his daughters ate. But in the past, he complained about having problems in his relationship. It is alleged that Mr. Sutherland's girlfriend had run off and gone to Canawan, and he had went down there to look for her. They spoke, and she said that she was not coming back. It is alleged that Mr. Sutherland had promised to send her to Dovecat, and he told her that if he don't get the chance to send her, he would send the children to Dovecat. In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we have 32 islands and keys. St. Vincent is the largest islands, and the smaller ones are called the Grenadines. Some of the islands people live on, and some people don't, and some are only resorts. Kianawan is one of those islands that is located in the Grenadines. Allegations came to hand already that whenever a woman go down there would be men trying to always get those women because a lot of men down there work and they save up a lot of money. And remember, I told you earlier that the Caribs are some of the most beautiful people in the world. So just imagine a beautiful young lady went down to Canada. Come on, it is obvious that men are going to chop pebbles. Men are going to go into their books and try to bring up the greatest alliance in order to get such a beautiful woman. Untold stories. We don't want to jump to any conclusion and say that we knew this happened and that happened. But it is alleged that Mr. Sutherland spoke to his best friend and he kept on complaining that life was unfair. And he repeated it many times. Life is unfair. Life is unfair. And the best friend asked him what happened. And he said that he only wanted his woman back. You see this thing called LOVE, love. It is a very serious thing. And whenever there are problems in relationships, not everyone can take that so simple. You see, we did the last episode with Kishore's mom. There have been several incidents in the past where some men could not take it anymore and they resorted to drinking the green substance and sent themselves to Dovercat. And in some of those instances, they even sent their female companions to Dovecat. And sometimes your best friend becomes your lover and your wife. Just imagine knowing someone all your entire life. They know all your ups and all your downs, all your wrongs and all your right. Just imagine being with someone from the high school days. Those who grew up around Mr. Sutherland said that he was a very nice individual, very hardworking, and he never got himself into any problems with anyone. So when the news broke, it sent shock waves throughout the entire community of Sandy Bay. There has always been a talk saying that women cannot handle pressure like men. But you see, in this case, Mr. Sutherland could not handle the pressure. At untold stories, we want to say condolences to the Sutherland's family, condolences to Mrs. Little Rosanna, and condolences to Mrs. Shallow and the entire Shallow family. Well, by now, the other daughter should be all grown up, but she might live with this memory forever. Once again, we are appealing to the men in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Please walk away. Over the past few days, Sandy Bay has lost two of its most prominent young men. One is a red on me. He was such a jovial person. He was also the life of the party. This guy had no enemies. He was a friend of everyone. It is said that he was the best conductor, plying the trade on the north side of the island. I don't tell stories. We want to say condolences to the family of Red Dawn. The community has also lost a youth by the name of Norman. He was also another life of the party. He was also an upcoming VG. It is said that Norman lost his life in a very tragic accident, and it is said that three others were hospitalized. Boy, it is such a sad story. We want to say condolences to the family of Norman, to the community of OTR. We stand by you during this time of grief, and we know that things are not going well right now. But one day things must get better.